Today, I want to encourage you to start your YouTube. I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you should start your YouTube today. Many people have been asking, what are the advantages of having a YouTube channel? Why should I have a YouTube channel? So I'm going to give you 10 reasons why it is important for you to have a YouTube channel. It doesn't matter whether you are a professional doctor, whether you are a lawyer, whether you are an engineer, whether you are just normal person, you just working as a teacher. But I'm going to give you the advantages of using a YouTube channel, or to start a YouTube channel for yourself in the future in general. Okay. Let me start direct with the reason number 1. Some of these reasons I've written them down so that I cannot forget, so that I can be very straightforward for the reasons. Reason number 1, the future of television and radio is declining, and YouTube and podcast are going up. Nowadays, many people don't have time to be sitting on the TV for hours as used to be. Everything people are using is on the phone. So why should I run from the office, quickly going to home just to watch the news television at 6 p.m. or at 8 p.m. People don't do that anymore. Every single day, people are declining. And there are so many unnecessary things on the TV, even if you don't want them. So people ending up to the YouTube. If I want to get a certain news or certain particular information, I can go to the particular YouTube channel with that particular information instead of going to the news station. And again, news station doesn't provide every tool you need. For instance, if you want to know about cooking, if you go to the TV, what time are they going to show the cooking show? Versus, you can go on the YouTube channel and watch cooking at any time you want. If you want to know about, let's say, highlights about a certain thing, why do you need to wait until the TV, they're going to show the highlights of the game which was played maybe 7 minutes ago, 2 hours ago? Instead of that, I go to the YouTube channel, I go to the particular soccer website or NBA highlights. I'm going to watch specifically 5 minutes highlights of the entire game. I'm going with my own life. I don't have time to waste. And that is the trend for the entire world at the moment. So if that is the future, so we have to go ahead and start going there. People are not going to listen to a lot of radios. People are moving towards listening to the podcast, which is more tailored to a particular content. If you want content about immigration, there is a podcast for immigration. If you want podcast about boxing, people talking about boxing, you get that one. If you get podcast about entertainment, so nowadays people are going into that type of category versus the normal TV and radio. So the future is going towards YouTube and the podcast. Number 2, the social media, if we put also YouTube as social media, is one of the most common social media which pays you as a regular person to post your content on YouTube. Compared to the other, most of the social media, which is wasting more time of people, you get more addicted to content of others and you end up not getting paid. Go to the Facebook, go to the Instagram, go to the Twitter. It's the same. Instagram, nowadays they are starting a little bit like if you were going on the live stream, someone can contribute whatever. But basically for years, Instagram doesn't pay anybody unless otherwise a company is endorsing you to advertise on their channel or to advertise their product. For instance, 2 days ago, they posted the list. For instance, Ronaldo nowadays is #1. Per one post of endorsement is going to post on his Instagram is getting paid $1.6 2 million. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, is the second one, 1.5 million per post on Instagram. But unless otherwise you go, you build your social media, you build your Facebook, you build your Instagram, and started charging people to advertise to your Instagram page. But as a regular person, you cannot do that because you don't have you have maybe 3,000 followers. Who are you going to advertise? Basically, no. But if you go to YouTube, yes, there is a certain type time you need to do to invest to be monetized. It used to be once you start your YouTube channel, you get monetized. But nowadays you have to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So if you reach at that point, the more you post, the more you get views, the more you get money. Simple like that. So it's the social media. You don't just waste your time. You can also be getting money. So for instance, the more I post, the more I get views, the more I get money. But the more I post on Instagram, yes, I'll be able to get more likes, more views of the videos on Instagram, but and what? Nothing is going to add on my life. If I post a video and I have 500,000 views on my Instagram, means nothing. But if I have I have 100,000 or 500,000 views on one of the video, that is a viral video, I get paid more than 2,000, 3,000 with that amount of views. So it's better for people to start using social media in a productive way to get paid for. So that is reason number two. Number one, the future is on YouTube and podcasting. Secondly, there's social media. YouTube is one among the social media which can pay you as a regular person. You don't need to have 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers to be advertising on Instagram. Someone can give you advertisement. You can make your videos and start getting paid right away. Reason number three, YouTube gives you the opportunity to do the same thing you usually do and get paid for that. For instance, let's say you are a teacher. Let's say you're a public speaker. You are an inspirational speaker. Every weekend you are going to talk on public. The way you talk on public, the more you take the same content and you post on social media. You post on your YouTube, you get paid. So you do the same thing you are doing in your daily normal way, you do that. Just assume you are a radio presenter. The same thing you are talking on your television, you record it on another phone, you post on your social media. So you do the same similar thing. For me, I've been doing about advising people getting scholarships, sharing people about how to start the new life, even before YouTube was started. So I'm not doing this one just for the matter of YouTube to give me money, but I've been doing this for over 13, 15 years now. So if I've been doing that way, so I'm doing the same thing. The question you might ask, how did you go to America? The same question I'm going to answer to you, I put on YouTube for other people to hear about it and get some help and also be able to get paid for that. So I'm doing the same thing which I'm supposed to do. If you are a teacher, you continue teaching. The class you are teaching, you post on YouTube. For instance, you play with your kids, you put a camera, the same playing with your kids, you post on YouTube, you get money. For instance, Diamond can have a video singing happy birthday to his daughter, but the same video which you have already done the same happy birthday is posted on social media, is getting millions of views. So it's just you're doing the same thing. If you're a medical doctor, you're talking about medical, about malaria, about typhoid, about everything over there. That's why you find a lot of people here in the US, for instance, or in Europe, if you is a lawyer, is having YouTube as a lawyer also. He's having a YouTube as a medical doctor. So those are the things people are doing. If, let's say, you are a pastor at the church, you are a priest, Every single Sunday, you talk for an hour or 2 hours. The same thing you are talking, record and post on YouTube. You reach it for more people, you help other people, but also you get paid for the same or similar content. You don't need to do extra thing, it's just uploading. Another way, reason number 4, YouTube helps you to continue to master your skill development. For instance, let's say your YouTube channel is just like mine. It's more education. You are standing in front of the camera. So up to now, I'm very much comfortable for me to speak in front of the camera. So if I'm going to have a job interview, it is easier for me. If I have, let's say I have the video interview, Zoom interview for a job, it is easier for me to do because I've been on the screen many times. If I have even a face-to-face job interview, because I've been on the screen many times, it gives me another level of confidence, another level of skill. It gives me another way of public speaking, the way of presenting. It gives me the skill about editing. It gives me the skill about prioritizing my task. It gives me the skill about so many things can be able to go in a very simple way. So the more I do YouTube, the more skillful I become. So it's not about money. It's also about myself, how I can grow, how I can develop. What angle should I put the video? I'm using the same skills. This is what I'm gaining here. Also on the job, if I have to apply for a job, I use this as work experience. I use this one to help me to grow better as a better person and a better professional person. Reason number 5 why you need to start your YouTube channel, YouTube helps you to unlock other streams of income. We have said that YouTube helps you to get money. And the direct way is when you make videos, you get what you call the direct ads. The videos monetization, you get the money through ads which are going through there. But there are other streams of income. I made a video about the passive income you can gain also from YouTube and other related online streams. So if we talk about YouTube, how can it unlock the same content, like the same video I'm talking to this way, I can upload the same video on my podcast. The podcast is going to squeeze and take out the audio, throw away the video, and it becomes the podcast. I can give you an example. Rogan is one of the master of the podcast. He has been doing YouTube for a longer time. But the Spotify, among the big people owners of the this podcast, paid him $100 million to transform his content on the YouTube to become a podcast. So that's why nowadays you see many people are doing the YouTube, maybe they talk for an hour or 2 hours while they are on live talking the YouTube, the same time they are on live on the streaming on their podcast. So that is another stream of money. The same video, because you are posting there, while you are on live, you are allowed to get what is called a super chat. People can send the money. They can put it. They give you. They can purchase the stickers and they put to you there. Also, you can be able to get, apart from those kind of direct money like that, you can put your merch. You can put your T-shirt with the logo or something. People can buy. You can put the mug on your YouTube. People can be able to buy that one. People get millions through those kind of merch. Also, through that way, people can be able to donate. If you go on my YouTube, at the top right-hand corner, there is a PayPal button. People to donate. People, you cannot believe some people have donated $100, one is $75, another person $5, another person $3. Then you can create a YouTube membership, and people can pay you on monthly basis. I have members on my YouTube channel, so it's another unlocking different ways of getting money, and that's it. You can be able to do that. And also, if you talk about a certain product, you can use that product and get the you can get affiliate and the commission from Amazon or from the product you are talking about, or you can get some deals endorsement from different kind of companies to get that. Then number 6, the reason number 6, it helps for you to build your own legacy. So, for instance, up to this point, people, if they go to Google me, what research they get about Ernest Boniface Makulilo, they get a lot of videos about YouTube, about immigration, about green card, about scholarships, about books, about whatever. So I'm building something, even if down the road I can retire or I'm dead, even my kids can be able to, my father, even if let's say I die, they are very, very young, they can be able to have a very good impact of my life to transform to them. Or other people can use, this guy has been doing 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one can be a positive thing to transform the life of others right now or in the future. Even for 50 years to come, 100 years to come, these videos will continue to be there. We are in the digital footprint world. Whatever you put on the digital, on the internet is still there. So if you put good things on the internet, it helps you down the road. You never know. Reason number 7, YouTube is if you use as a business, is the only business investment, if you invest in YouTube as a business, where your employees cannot steal from you. Let's say, for instance, many people nowadays want to have maybe a side hustle, or they want to have a farm, or to have animals, to start maybe having pigs, or to have chicken, like in the rural area while they live in urban areas. But in the end, there is a poor supervision, poor management. It ends up people stealing from you. A shamba boy, person working in your farm, the watermelon is doing well, but in the end, you go there, everything is bad. You have a store, some people can be stealing the money if you don't go almost every single day to be yourself there. But if you use YouTube as a business, you can hire people, go to create content on your behalf. They post on, or they send to you, or they can have a way to post those videos on YouTube. From there, they cannot steal the money from you, because once the views are there, the money comes direct to your account. So right now, for instance, for me, I used to have a store, I used to have other type of business, but if I have to invest as a business wise, I'll focus investing on YouTube by hiring correspondents. People will be making content on my behalf, and then they can upload them and I still get paid. That's why you find, for instance, if you go to Miladi Ayo YouTube channel, you don't see Miladi Ayo on those videos. But each day there are 25 to 35 videos on the channel of Miladi Ayo. You find the videos there. He gets over 50 to 70,000 US dollars per month by not appearing there, but hiring people to go and collect the YouTube videos, post them for you there. So you can start your YouTube right now, but not you being in the front. Hire people to make videos for you. Is a very good business, which, yes, you get more videos, more views, but it is a investment or business where it will be practically difficult for someone to steal the money from you. There is a very minimal supervision. As long as people, they make the videos as agreed, you are going to do that one. Number 8, it is another way to have a good work experience, or to have a very good professional networks. It is a very good way to get a business deals, business connection from others. For instance, recently, I'm going to have a partnership with one company in Netherlands. They reached down to me because they say you have been making videos about education as content. We want to partner with you on a special type of deal, which I'll work with them. So I get business deals just because of that. But also because of my almost all these videos I've been posting over and over. Right now, let's say I'm going to Kenya, or I'm going to Uganda, I'm going to Tanzania. I can ask a meeting with maybe a minister for gender or a minister for education to discuss how we can help youth in the country or in a particular university, and they can be able to sit down with me to discuss different ways. For instance, recently we have seen Wodemaya has been given become ambassador of Ethiopian Airways. I do not know so much details about what the deals, but by being ambassador, you might be able to travel for free, or sometimes certain type of deals you'll be able to have just because of the YouTube gives you the opportunity to connect with so many people to understand you and develop you in that way. Reason number 9. YouTube is a worldwide market and it's a worldwide audience. And you don't need to have whatever education you have or to know English language to become a YouTuber. You can use any language. You can operate YouTube from any angle, from your home, like now I'm just inside of my house, or you can go outside of the door. You can travel to another country and still make the videos. So you don't need it to be stationary, going to work every single day to this particular building so that you can be able to operate. So if you travel, you can go with your camera, with your phone, with your tripod, make the video. That's how the good thing about YouTube, you can be able to do all these kind of things and be able to grow. For instance, there is one YouTuber in Kenya, Miss Doshi. That lady has a YouTube channel in the rural area based. She, on her videos, how is a young girl in the rural area daily work starts. Maybe so she starts taking the cows from the grazing land, wherever they go to eat. Maybe using the firewood cooking, washing dishes, maybe cooking into whatever, where to sleep in this muddy house. Those videos have millions of views. So you don't need to be into very nice office, into the urban center, speaking English to do that. You can be a comedian and make millions just on the YouTube. So YouTube is not only by anybody that if you have a PhD or if you have a master's degree, it is a success. No, you can start your YouTube today. You can excel whatever you want, as long as you can use Swahili language, you can use Igbo language, you can use Kikuyu language, you can use Nyakyusa language, you can use Zulu language, whatever it is. Or if the videos cannot have any language, it can be just the action. You can post the videos and still be able to excel in that particular way. And the last thing is YouTube is transferable to your generation. So let's say I continue to do YouTube maybe for next 20 years, and then they say, okay, I'm tired, I'm done. My kids can continue the channel. If I die, I will stop making the videos. The money will continue to come as long as people continue to watch the videos. And that's how YouTube is. People are watching the videos I made in 2010. People are watching videos I made in 2015. So there are videos 5 years ago, 7 years ago, they still make money. That's how YouTube is. And you can be able to transfer to another person. But if you are just fully employed to a company A, you cannot transfer, oh, I'm planning to retire. Okay, Benedict, my son, come here and start working with this particular job. You become, this is your job. So, but just as a bonus for me, YouTube also has helped me to become a better writer for my books, because the content I've been talking about on my YouTube channel, I'm converting those content to become books. For instance, I've been talking about scholarships also on my blog, also on my YouTube. I wrote 3 books about scholarships. I've been talking about green card lottery. Now I'm writing a book about green card lottery, will be coming out September. I've been talking about YouTube as a YouTuber in Africa. How do you grow your YouTube channel? All this content, I'm writing a book about how you can start your YouTube, grow your YouTube, and YouTube become a full-time income for you. And especially if you are from a developing country. How do you get the content? How do you simplify? So those kind of things. So for me, I'm using everything I've been talking here to make a book to be practical, to show you how things are working. So those are the few things I want to share with you. 10 reasons why you should start your YouTube channel today. Whether you become yourself as the front of the YouTube or hire someone, make a YouTube for you, videos for you. But starting a YouTube channel is a way to go, because it's the future of the television, is the future for the radio, and the newspapers are now dying. YouTube becomes is a very center of the next generation or the next future in general. So people, if they want to study, they go on YouTube. If you want to do this, they go on YouTube. So if you're a doctor, start YouTube. If you're a teacher, start YouTube. If you are an analyst, start YouTube. Whatever it is, start your YouTube and find your way on how you can grow. So thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube.